trader's dream. Rich with breathingwiththemarkets.com. Let's talk about a trader's dream. Maybe it's to become profitable, right? Maybe it's investments and have enough money to survive without worrying. What is the dream? Traders chase the dream all the time. You're only as strong as your education. You're only as strong as those who you hang out with. Are you hanging out with a gambler? Are they focused on the money or the skill? Having a skill over time and practicing that same skill over and over again will get better over time. That's guaranteed. It is impossible to practice over and over again and not get better. Having a methodical approach to the market, robotic, mechanical, objective approach to the market is the strongest trading advantage against the beast. I was approached by these three traders. I did not approach them. They were having a difficult time in the market. They were following a gambler. They reached out to me and I helped them. Today, I believe that my help may have changed their life. Let me get into it. What do these traders have in common? All of them reached out to me in January 2024. That's what they have in common. And we're going to look at some of their progress. Trader number one, as you can see, reached out to me on January 17th, 2024. This is what he said. Hey, Rich, I want to talk with you. I feel like there's a beautiful piece of wisdom in your trading style that seems to fill the gap in my current understanding. But I want to talk with you about it in real time. I responded, hey, what's up? How are you? January 18th, 2024, trader number one called me on Discord and we talked for approximately 2 hours. After the conversation, he said, thanks, Rich. It's been great. What is unique about that conversation? He was not profitable. He tried everything and he still was not profitable. He was losing and losing and losing. He was following the gambler. I talked with him a couple of hours and we had a great conversation about trading. Approximately 5 days later, trader number one reached out to me again. And he stated, Rich, I believe this is where everything changes. I told this to my dad the day I started trading Forex. I have done nothing but lose money since then. 24, 26 weeks, I've lost money. I lost money so rapidly, I had to turn my risk way down to slow the bleeding and figure out what's going on. And I started trying to see what you see. Then things started to make sense. Then you and I spoke for a few hours. Last week, I was trying things out and learning. This is the first week really applying what I have learned in a cohesive way. I believe this is where everything changes. Basically, this is his last 4 weeks of trading, all the way down to 15% win rate to current 100%. So he went from a 15% win rate to 23% win rate to a 30% win rate to 100% win rate. Now, is a 100% win rate realistic in trading? Absolutely not. Will you go on 100% win streaks? Yes. But as you trade more and more and more, that's not going to be at 100%. But you get the picture, right? So he's making progress. He came to me, he had some issues. I talked about trading and how to approach the market. He obviously listened to what I had to say. You can clearly see by the numbers alone what I told him in just a short little bit of time, he's making progress. This is the second half of what I just read. Down below under his win rate, where it says, I believe this is where everything changes. Notice the win rate. The dollar amount is irrelevant, as I will scale that up as the strategy proves itself. The win rate is the important factor. That ... is amazing. It is difficult to put into words my gratitude. If this works like this on an ongoing basis, then you will have changed my life in a profound and meaningful way. Thank you doesn't do it justice. But thank you sincerely. Trader number one, keep practicing, keep repeating what I've taught you, and practice and practice and practice. On a side note, he was not in a mentorship program. He did not pay for a mentorship program. He reached out to me prior to me having and deciding to have a mentorship program. And I offered to help him, as I've done with so many traders. So many traders I've helped for free. I just don't have the time to continue to help traders for free. The mentorship is more powerful than a few hours with someone. The mentorship is how I trade and how I navigate through the market. But you can see by the numbers and by their own statements, just a little bit of time, I believe, trader number one did a complete 180. Trader number one reached out again, approximately 5 days after our first conversation, and states, So it begins. He took 24 trades, 24 profitable trades, 100% win rate, average win $31, weekly return $749. Underneath it says, "It's Tuesday, for fuck's sake." I responded, "Amen, brother. Numbers do not lie." You should post that. I am proud of your fearlessness, and I am still proud today. Hard work, when you listen and you can apply the valuable information and apply it in the market, it will change your life. Some practice harder than others. Some pick it up easier than others. But if I show you step by step on how to do something, it is up to you to apply it. He is applying the information. Trader number one, strong, brother, strong. Trader number two, he goes by Martin B. He reached out to me and I agreed to have a phone conversation with him. As you can see, Martin B called, and that call lasted 4 hours on January 27th, 2024. Now we know that Trader 1 and Trader 2 called around the same time in January. After the phone call, Martin B writes, "Thank you again for today, Rich. A true masterclass in trading, and so refreshing to see there is actually a method, the real way. Really looking forward to Monday to attack this again, only this time with a wealth of knowledge of what I should and shouldn't be doing. Thank you so much, mate." And I responded, "You are welcome. I believe in you. Study and you will succeed, not by chance, but by knowledge." Someone can teach you something, and if you cannot apply that knowledge, you probably don't have an interest in it. But if you truly want to learn something, you should probably pick somebody that is very knowledgeable in the market, not a gambler. Martin reached out to me. He was not doing well in trading, like 18 months of trading. 4 hours later, he had a different confidence level in the market. He started to view the market differently. That's explosive. That's powerful. Trading is difficult already. You have a higher probability if you approach the market differently. On February 3rd, 2024, Martin writes, "Another positive day yesterday, an account up. Got caught out yesterday and took a sell when I shouldn't have, but account is up. We'll carry on next week on the same account, then we'll go back to live and do the same exact thing. The sell was a mistake. I was proven wrong by the market and accepted I was wrong. Have noted it down, marked up the chart, and learned from my mistake. This is the first week I've really been able to see the light from what you've taught me. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for showing me the ropes and teaching me how to trade. I hope you have a brilliant weekend." Trader number 3. Now remember, all 3 of these traders reached out to me around the same time. All of them were having difficulty, extreme difficulty in the market. Who they were following, how they were practicing, and the lack of knowledge that they had in the market. Not to take away from anyone, but it's the facts. If someone reaches out to you and says, "Hey, I need help. I can't get this. Can you please help me?" Even trader number 2 said, "Hey, I'd give my left arm if I had your skill." Everyone can gain the skill. All the traders can gain the skill if they have the proper education and they practice. You must take a methodical approach to the market, something that is robotic. Whatever you want to say, however you want to approach the market, but it must be in an objective way. You must approach the market in an objective way. Just hitting highs and lows in gambling is a recipe for disaster. You will eventually lose everything you have. You want to keep gambling. You may be profitable today, but you will lose everything you have eventually if you keep gambling. Gambling is not high probability. It's a very low probability in the market. Let's dive into trader number 3. Trader number 3, she reached out to me and asked for some help and asked if we can talk on the phone. And she called me after trader number 1. And on January 25th, 2024, we had a 2-hour conversation on the phone, and I was showing her different charts. After that conversation, she said, "Thank you." And I said, "You're welcome. And I'm glad you're excited and willing to learn the things that matter. You will see miracles." So we have another person around the same time, all of these traders within a week of each other, and just striving, just wanting to be successful at trading, wanting to be successful, tired of losing and losing and losing and losing. When you follow a gambler, this is what happens. They don't see the market objectively. Traders must be able to follow the market objectively. and come up with a plan and approach before getting into the market. The risk starts before the execution of a trade, not after. So trader number 3, after continuously gone back and forth, wanted me to review her trades, continued conversation back and forth. I received a message on April 17th, 2024. She was excited and she said, "Hello, Rich. Hope this message finds you well. I just wanted to share my latest success story. I closed my biggest trade yesterday for a whooping, and it was a lot of money. Very nice. That's from dedication and hard work." I responded, "Wow, that's amazing. Congratulations. Remember, the skill comes first and money follows." And she put a thumbs up. I keep telling all of these traders, it's the skill. Focus on the skill. And now trader number 3 claims to be profitable. So prior to her reaching out to me, she was not profitable at all. Not profitable and continued to lose money. January, when she reached out to me, trader number 3 continued to have conversations with me. And now she claims to be profitable. So what happened in January? She claims that she started to become profitable. Well, when she spoke with me, she wasn't profitable at all. I took the time and showed her some things in the market. Once again, she did not have a mentorship. I was doing it on my own time. But the point is, she obtained enough information to change her life. She deserves the credit for working hard and applying the information. I don't deserve the credit for her work, right? But it was quite obvious that the information that I did provide her assisted her and was the final piece to the puzzle. It's okay to strategy hop. It's okay to talk to more than one trader. This is the valuable point that I want to make. Don't hone in and have tunnel vision on one trader, because everyone sees the market differently. She reached out to me, and I believe she changed her life. If she continues to work and continue to gain that skill, she'll get better and better. I even told her in writing to use the smallest value that your broker will allow you to use and focus on not using a stop loss. Focus on staying in the market. She listened to my advice. In my opinion, helped her to become a stronger trader. It's more valuable to have patience inside the market than it is outside the market. I want to say congratulations to these traders. They took the time to reach out to me. I didn't reach out to them. They were seeking information. They saw something they liked about my trading. Don't ever forget what you learned from everyone. Keep your chin up, work hard, be successful. They started to see progress immediately. They had a different view on the market. They continued to update me with their progress. But I can assure you in my heart that if they continue to practice knowledge that they've gained over and over again and not quit, I believe that they will reach their goals as long as they are reasonable. The knowledge that you have in the market is valuable. If you follow a gambler, it's going to be very difficult for you to learn. You must have an objective approach to the market in a methodical way. Have a plan. Don't gamble. Find a mentor. Find education that aligns with who you are as a person. If you want to learn how I trade and how I teach the mentees, please visit breathingwiththemarkets.com. Peace, traders.